and welcome to Secrets to Wellness. And we went over those secrets. They're not going to be secrets anymore. You know why? I'm telling everybody. So they're not going to be secrets. But these principles of health work, and they work around the world. And tonight, we are going to be talking about a very important subject, and that is water. Water. Water is a very important subject to talk about, and so water is the beverage that's designed for our health. But all these other beverages that are out there, some of them are good, but some of them aren't so good that we're going to talk about. But water is the beverage that's really designed to keep us healthy. In fact, water is the beverage that God has provided for us to even quench our thirst. You know, if you're thirsty, what do you really want? You really want water, don't you? And when we drink water freely, my friends, it helps supply the necessities of the system and assists even nature to even resist disease. I tell you, there are water treatments that are really, really good and helpful to help you even if you're sick. And so water is a wonderful natural remedy. And water is a powerful healing agent. In fact, when I get home, I can't wait. My favorite thing is to just jump in that shower. Well, my husband's favorite thing is to jump in the bathtub. And so he likes his bath. We're going to talk about that tonight as well. But it's a wonderful, powerful healing agent. And water brings healing to the body, my friends, whether we use it internally or externally. So both ways, water is a powerful, powerful remedy. And if we're healthy or if we are even sick, water is one of the Creator's greatest blessings. And so if you feel sick, the best thing to do is to just fill that bathtub, take a hot bath until you just sweat all of those toxins and poisons out. I tell you, it is a wonderful, wonderful remedy. And water is also, did you know, a stress reliever? It's a stress reliever. In fact, Amanda Carlson, who is a registered dietitian, she's the director of the Performance Nutrition Athletes Performance, and she's a trainer of the world-class athletes. And she said this, I quote, "Studies have shown that being just half a liter, that is approximately 2 cups, she says dehydrated, can increase your cortisol levels. And your cortisol is one of those stress hormones. And so staying in a good hydrated status can keep your stress levels down." So I don't know that some people even think about the fact that water can actually reduce your stress level. And then she says, when you don't give your body the fluids it needs, you're putting stress on it, and it's going to respond to that. So even to reduce your stress, if you're feeling stressed out sometime, just drink that good, pure water, and it will help. And stress can cause dehydration, and guess what? Dehydration can cause stress. It's a vicious cycle. So you have stress causing dehydration, and then dehydration can actually cause stress. So we need this beverage. It is a stress reliever. And you can break this cycle by building more water consumption into your day. So how much do we get? The proper use of water actually promotes health. So we need that water. We're made to have water. And water, my friends, is a gift from God. But why is it so important? Well, adults are 60% water by weight. That's a lot. Well, the brain is 85% water by weight. If someone says you have water on the brain, you know what? It's true. It's true, because your brain is 85% water by weight. And the blood is 90% water. by weight. So we're made with a lot of water in this body. And so that's why we need to keep it hydrated. Water is needed for every function of life, of human life. We need it for respiration, just breathing. We need it for digestion. We even need it for flexibility. And so we need that water. Water is essential for efficient circulation of the blood. And in order to be really healthy, we need to have good, pure blood. So water is just really essential. And because we have normal water loss, that's why we need to keep drinking more water. We lose it in 4 ways. We lose it through the lungs when we breathe, and then we lose it through the skin when you perspire or you sweat. We lose it through the kidneys, and we lose it through the bowels. And so we actually cleanse the body. It's actually cleansed even from toxins through the lungs, through the skin, through the kidneys, and through the intestines. And so that's how you get these toxins out of your system. And so let's look at the healthful benefits of water. And so let's look at all the things that water can do. Well, studies, and these are scientific studies that are proving today the benefit of these health things that I'm sharing with you, these health principles. Scientific studies reveal the following benefits of water. Well, first, it's going to improve your digestion. If some of you have some digestive problems, you might not need the Tums or the antacids. What we need is a little water. And the water, really, seriously, if you have indigestion, you can drink that water and it will really help. It purifies the blood. That's a big one. It enhances circulation. It eliminates those toxins, and best of all, it increases that energy. You're going to have more energy. If you think you're low on energy, you may be low on water. And water treatments also bring healing. They have many advantages. We give hot foot baths. If you're having a headache, for example, what you need to do is maybe not take an aspirin, but all you need to do is put your feet in some hot water and put a cold cloth to your head, and the headache will actually, all the blood will go from the brain down into the feet, and you get rid of the headache. All the aspirin does is cover it up. But now you can actually get rid of it with a hot foot bath treatment. So water actually builds the immune system. You're going to build that immune system, and if we're going to live a long, healthy life, like these centenarians, we need to build our immune system. And so we have a hot and cold shower every day, every morning. Now at night, I just go home and I relax in that nice hot shower. Sometimes I'll stay in there even 10, maybe even 15 minutes. But in the morning, I get my hot and cold. And I will even do maybe even more than 2 or 3 minutes. I might do 4 or 5 hot. And then I do 30 seconds or sometimes even 60 seconds cold. And then you repeat that at least 3 times if you're not feeling well. And then you always end with cold. But you know what? When you turn that water on and you get the body real hot, at first, when you turn on that cold, and I'll turn it on really cold, I will count real fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'll turn. And by this time, I'm used to it. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's great. And you feel invigorated. And so, but that first 10, that second 10, I'm counting really fast. So, but you do that, and you know what? You'll feel so much better. Drinking lots of water even improves our memory. It does. In fact, to remain active, for the brain to remain active, we need water. In fact, reports indicate that long-term dehydration may even contribute to Alzheimer's disease. Why is Alzheimer's disease so prominent among elderly? Now, some young people are getting it too. It's amazing, and there's some other factors that we could talk about. But there are 2 main factors of the elderly. One is that the elderly tend to sit a lot. They are not exercising. That is directly related to Alzheimer's. The other thing is water is directly related, lack of water is related to Alzheimer's. And so we need to keep that brain hydrated, not dehydrated. We need to keep it hydrated. And so we need that water. And this is amazing. They have even taken some Alzheimer's patients and given them water, and they have found that even some of their memory has improved. And the same with exercise. It's just amazing. The human brain is about 1/50th of the total body weight, and brain cells are 85% water, and that's